Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Crissanna and welcome. So what I like to do here on YouTube is makeup videos. So if you do end up liking this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So today I'm going to be doing an everyday makeup look using makeup from Burlington and TJ Maxx. So I'm excited to share with you guys what I got at TJ Maxx and Burlington. So if you want to see this easy makeup tutorial look that I'm going to do, then just keep on my eyebrows. And for that, I'm going to use the Bebe eyebrow kit like this. Purchased at Burlington a few months back. I tried it once and I did not like it, but we're going to give it another go. And so for those of you wondering, I did get my camera, but there's a lot of different things that go along with it. So I did film the video on my camera, but then there's no way for me to transfer them to my laptop to edit them. So I'm kind of stuck with videos on my camera that I cannot use. So I'm back to using my phone. I'm just waiting for a couple more things to come in the mail. And once they do, I'll be filming full time with my camera. If you guys can just stick around a little bit longer, I promise I will give you good HD quality videos very, very shortly with awesome autofocus systems. First, I'm just going to grab the spoolie on my e.l.f. pencil and just brush my eyebrows. I'm going to take this angled brush by Profusion to do my eyebrows. I got this at Burlington. It came in a pack of 4. I'm going to dip into this third shade in the Profusion eyebrow palette. And like I said, this isn't going to be anything too dramatic because I do want this to be an everyday look. Yeah, the shadows in this palette are very dry. I think that's why I didn't like it last time, because they just don't perform that well. If any of you guys are looking for a good brow powder, I recommend the Wet n Wild. I've been using that for years, and that is my go-to. I've tried pomades, I've tried eyebrow pencils. Nothing works like the Wet n Wild eyebrow powder does. Like, that is my hands down favorite. So moving on to prime my eyes, I got the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is in the shade Light. Got this at TJ Maxx. And I tried this stuff yesterday, and this stuff is absolutely amazing. And I only paid like $7 for it, which I didn't actually go on Urban Decay's website and see what this retailed for, but it said on the packaging that it was originally $10, especially for such a good concealer. Is it really like $10? I'm going to have to look that up when I'm done with this. So for the palette I'm going to use for this look is going to be the Bebe Eyeconic eyeshadow palette. This is at Burlington a few months back, but I've only used it one time. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. Lots of colors. You can do so many different eye looks with this. And all the brushes I'm using in this video are also from TJ Maxx and Burlington. The first shade I'm going to dip into is going to be this one right here, and that's going to go all over my lid. And for that, I'm just using a Wet n Wild brush that I got at Burlington. It came in a pack of 10, all over my lid. So now I'm going to take this brown shade right here. That's going to go directly into my crease. For that, I'm going to use an Eco Tools brush. I got this at TJ Maxx in a pack of 4. I'm just going to start packing that right into the crease. This color definitely comes off a lot more orange on the lid than in the pan. Looks more of like a light brown in the pan. Also going to bring that right down the outer V as well. Now I'm going to grab this deeper brown shade right here. Using a brush by Cala that's going to go directly into my crease. It's going to work really slowly, just to make sure everything blends out nicely. I got these Cala brushes at TJ Maxx, and like I said, I had tried everything yesterday, and they're super, super good. I think they came with 5 for like $5, and it's spelled C-A-L-A. I will leave everything in the description box below. The handles are a little short, but other than that, they're really good. Now I'm going to pick up this shade right here for shimmer. For that, I'm just using a flatter brush from the Wet n Wild set I got at Burlington. Pack that in 3/4 of my lid. So that shimmer shade really wasn't doing much for me, so I'm going to go back in and grab this shade right here. Same thing, putting on 3/4 of my lid. Going to go back into that deeper brown shade. Just darken up that crease just a tad bit more. Going back in with that first lighter orange shade. Just getting it right above there to blend all that out. The eyes are done for right now. I'm going to throw in some mascara and I'll be right back. Eyelashes are done. Now we're going to move on for face. So for primer, I got the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is the original. I got this at TJ Maxx. This stuff is really weird. It's really, really runny. If any of you have ever used the Smashbox primer and it's super runny, let me know in the comments down below, because I thought that was really weird. Any primer I have is definitely not runny. This is almost like pure oil, which is weird. And so I do have a few blemishes on my face, so I'm going to go ahead and spot conceal. For that, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Bebe concealer. This is in the shade light to medium. And I actually got this in a set. I got the concealer, the Bebe foundation, and then the Bebe powder also. So we're going to use those today. But I just figure since this is my skin tone, I'll just use this to spot conceal. I'm going to take my sponge by Real Techniques just to buff that in. So now for the foundation, I'm going with this Super Bebe Physicians Formula. This is the shade light to medium. Once again, I got this in the set along with the concealer and the powder. And I paid $6.99 for it at TJ Maxx. I'm going to go in with this brush by Eagle Tools. I got this at TJ Maxx. It was a 4-pack for $9.99. And let me tell you, this brush is absolutely amazing for foundation. Like, amazing. I think this is definitely my new favorite, for sure. I'm going to go back in with that Urban Decay concealer in the shade light. To set my face, I'm going to go with the Bebe Physicians Formula. This is in the shade, once again, light to medium. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild brush that I got in the set at Burlington, just to set my whole face. I was not able to find a bronzer at TJ Maxx nor Burlington, so I'm going to go with the Aestheica one. I got this in my BoxyCharm. I'm going to take another brush from that Wet n Wild 10-piece set. For blush, I'm going with the Physicians Formula. This one is in the shade Blushing Rose. Looks like this. Use that same Wet n Wild brush. Trying to use the cleaner side. Do a little on my nose as well. So now we're just going to go back and finish up the bottom waterline. So I'm going to go back into that deep brown shade. Using a flat brush by Profusion. Just going to get that right below my waterline. This brush is really nice for that because it's very small and detailed. Go back into the palette and grab this shade right here. I'm going to use that to highlight my inner corner. Wow. Very pigmented. We're going to put a little right under the brow as well. Gonna go back with my mascara and get those lower lashes really quick. So moving on for lips, I'm just gonna use this Wet n Wild lip gloss. I got this at Walmart for $1 on sale. This is in the shade Fearless. I thought this was really pretty, and for $1, can't really beat it. I'm gonna go in this Smashbox Primer Water Set and Refresh Spray. Got this at TJ Maxx. So yeah, I think this is it for my everyday look. I will give you a close-up. This is a look I could rock every day. It's subtle, it's not too dramatic. So if you guys cannot find this Bebe palette, I will recommend one. This is the Wet n Wild. This is the Nude Awakening eyeshadow palette. It's got pretty much the same concept, same colors. So if you're trying to create a look like this palette is always a good option too. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know if you guys learned anything new. Let me know in the comments down below. If there's anything you want to know about me, ask me, and I will always let you guys know. If there's any cool eyeshadow palettes to the market that you like, that you think I might like, let me know down below. Yeah, like, I haven't really been getting any comments from any of you guys. So yeah, if you would just leave me a comment, let me know what you think of my videos. If there's anything more specific that you want to see me do, let me know, because you guys are my viewers. You guys are the ones watching me. I want to hear your guys' input on things too. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video.